Retro Rock plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Ear Force XO4 Stealth Premium Gaming Headset by Turtle Beach. Stealth. Does that mean you can't hear it? Can't see it? I don't know. What's stealthy about it? I don't know if stealth is a good thing to name your headset. But anyway, these have been on clearance all over the place. I'll put a link down to Amazon below. I've been looking for a headset for a little while. My wife and I game online, and usually we do it split screen, so we really were communicating with each other. But now I got family members that are playing, so I thought, maybe we'll get some headsets and we can play it old school. You know, remember back when you used to be able to call out snipers and stuff. But anyway, that is the big plan here. Also, we're thinking about getting another Xbox One so that we can play it on our own screens. There's some disadvantages to split screen, obviously, and it would be kind of nice to be able to play, you know, both in the same room but on separate screens. So, anyway, this is going to facilitate that. That's the whole point behind it. Don't know why I told you that, but, you know, you need kind of a background, I hear. Alright, let's unbox it. Oh, wait, I didn't show you the box. Worst unboxing ever. This is the worst unboxing ever. I've heard that one before. So, Turtle Beach Ear Force audio controller included. That's kind of important because that controls the in-game volume versus chat volume and can mute it. You know, a lot of headsets, you can just plug a regular headset into these. But you got to make sure that you have like a mute button unless you want to talk all the time. I don't know if you've ever been in a game and somebody's just blah 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 and you're wondering why the heck they don't shut up. Well, it's quite possible they just, you know, they just plugged in like whatever headset and it didn't have a mute on it. I actually have earbuds that are like that. They just blah 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 blah. Chatty chatty chat. Alright, anyway. Oh, another advantage of having headphones, of course, is that especially when you're playing split screen, and it does appear that the Xbox puts out two separate lines for the two separate headsets because they plug in the controller. But anyway, the other advantage is that you can hear enemies that are close up to you, and that is a significant problem playing split screen. You just can't hear them. And I'm really just stalling for time at this point because I forgot to bust these open before I started the unboxing video. Now, I know what you're saying. Rob, you could have just edited that. But why would I do that? That's just silly. Alright. Back of the box. Comfortable over-ear design. Play for hours in comfort with the leather-wrapped headband and fabric mesh ear cushions. High-quality 50mm speakers. Large 50mm speakers produce crisp highs and thundering lows. Sunday. It is Sunday as I'm recording this. Use the high sensitivity mic for your game chat, or remove it when listening to music. Yeah, so you can use this, you know, for anything. There's really nothing super special about it except for this particular piece right here. Compatibility: audio controller and headset, Xbox One headset only, PS4, PC, Mac, and mobile. That means that you can use headset only on the PS4, PC, Mac, and mobile. Otherwise, you can use this lovely controller. Can't wait for that. Turtle Beach Ear Force audio controller for Xbox One connects to any Xbox One controller and puts audio controls at your fingertips. And its connection again, 3.5mm connector. Alright, that's it. I think you've seen enough of this. There are people who are going to be like, hey, you were 5 minutes in before you unboxed it. I don't want to get them all upset. Here we go. Wow. Don't eat the desiccant, folks. Remember that, okay? Do not eat the desiccant. I might put that video back up in because that PSA didn't get seen much. You know, I'm so used to doing Famiclones that it's amazing to me when I see an actually good boxing job. Oh man. Alright, there we go. There's a literature section instead of a piece of paper flopped in there. Let's take a look. What do we get? Attention, do not return this product to the store. Turtle Beach can help. Don't listen to this. Return the dumb thing to the store. If it's broken, you return it to the store. And you know that, you generally know what you're doing. Just return it to the store. Don't believe that. Go through a return process for something you bought 20 minutes ago. That's silly consumerism. That said, if you're actually having a tech support issue, you should call them. Alright, Turtle Beach sticker. Quick start guide. That's pretty much it in there. Here is the audio adapter. Look at that. In its own little box. I wonder, does anybody know if they sell these separately? Is this something they do? I know for a long time Microsoft sold them separately for like 20 bucks. So you could plug in whatever you wanted. So there it is. It has a nice rubberized feel. I actually like the feel of this quite a bit. This is hard plastic. Feels like decent plastic on it. And then these are rubberized. So are these. Very nice. And then we have the mic. Pretty much the standard mic you've seen for the last 10, 15 years online gaming. Just a little rod that sticks out. I'm not real fond of those, but I don't hate them either. And headset itself. Well, ooh, these are nice. Isn't bad at all. So it's got some decent. These are not plastic. This is actually fabric. I like that. Many of them, especially the cheaper ones, do have these ear covers plastic. I'm going to assume they're probably removable, right? It'd be funny if I broke it like right now. I don't know. I will come back to that and put something in about whether they're removable. I'm going to assume they are. In most cases they are. Left side. There's where you would, here you go. There's where you would plug in the microphone. Logo's on the side. It has a nice look to it. Yeah, you can turn it vertically. I mean, you can turn it horizontally, and then it's got a little bit of a vertical. You can see a little vertical elbow there. It feels actually really strong. I had a pair of Logitechs once break because this part was weak. So it's nice to see this is nice and thick and appears to be well reinforced. And then, yeah, this is, vinyl. But it feels really nice. Wait. You have to sniff it. Actually, it smells like leather. I'll have to check. See if that's really leather. Another show comment thing. And it has this. Giving some class right there for giving it a nice boot. Boy, I'm talking about this an awful lot. Okay, let's go into hooking it up real quick, and then I will test it and give some thoughts. General headset assembly. Here's your microphone. Notice how it has a notch right here? Basically, there's a notch in the port for it as well. You want to line those up, otherwise it will not go in properly. There you go. Plugs right in easily. However, it does have a pretty decent hook mechanism, so it does not fall out. I have had a problem with these coming out easily in the past on other models, so it's nice to see that this has a good positive lock to it. Next we have the module that plugs into the Xbox controller. Note that mine's on. It probably shouldn't be. I'll probably have to reboot it before it picks it up. And then here is the jack. Plugs right in. On most modern Xbox One controllers, this isn't really necessary. But since this doesn't have an inline control module, I can't plug it in there and expect to have any control over the audio. So I want it just for that. Anyway, if you look, this means this is muted, so they can't hear the mic when you have this pressed and red. This is a 90s style bass boost. And then we have volume up, volume down. And then this balances between game sound and the chat. Pretty simple. Nice, huh? And it has a nice rubbery feel, so I like that about it. Alright, let's talk about the sound a little bit.
Hello there. Number one, I want to apologize for the video quality. I'm using my laptop for recording this, and the reason is that my desktop has really a decent sound card in it that tends to compensate for a lot of problems with the mic. And I didn't want it compensating for anything that's actually sounds kind of funny on this mic. So sorry about that. I put that in about a half a year ago when people were complaining about sound quality. It's really cleaned it up. But anyway, so this is the sound quality on the mic, and as you can hear, it's kind of tinny. It has kind of an underwater sound to it that I don't really particularly care for, and I've adjusted a few times, and it's really not coming out of there. That said, I mean, it's more than passable for gameplay. As far as the sound through the headset goes, it's really quite good. The highs are very clear, and the lows are very bassy. They have a strong feel to them, and they're also very clear, not very muddy, unless you turn the bass boost on, in which case it starts getting a little bit muddy. My only complaint is a little bit in the mid-range part of it. Especially like on vocals, if the vocals go down below, you know, kind of the upper ranges, it has a tendency to get a little bit muddy and a little bit fuzzy, just a little bit of a, I don't know what you'd call it, like a digital edge to it, kind of a type of thing to it. I'm really kind of goofy as I've gotten older about audio, so I might be noticing something that's not really there. It's not bad. It's definitely not distracting. I love playing games with this, but note that it's there. The sound isolation on this is great. I can barely hear myself right now, and these drive my wife nuts because I cannot hear a thing she's saying most of the time, even when she's sitting like right next to me and I'm playing a game. I will not hear her through the game, so it's got a good amount of privacy. Also, the headband here is adjustable, so it's almost always comfortable. It sits really nice on my head, and I do have a lot of complaints with headsets about that. It doesn't feel too heavy. You can definitely tell it's there, but it's just kind of in the middle. It sits really nice on your head. So all in all, I really do like this headset. I think it's a good value, especially now that it's down to $50. I don't know how I would have felt about it for $100, because there are some better headsets out there in the $100 and $120 range that I've tried, especially my Astro headsets are like, you know, just a much stronger headset in general. But now it's down to like 50, 60 bucks. I think it's a pretty good deal. So thumbs up for that price. Again, don't pay full price for it though. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up for some better video quality. This looks terrible. Sorry about that. Don't worry. Next video will be fine. Bye.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.